Our big beautiful trip continued as we headed down the Croatian coast from Split towards Stone. Along the way, we passed through the fertile Neretva River Valley, famous for fruits and vegetables, especially mandarins. We then had a rest stop at Deek Wines. It was a little too early for wine, but we enjoyed the beautiful views out over the vineyard and olive grove covered hillsides and the Peljesac Peninsula across the way. After the brief stop, we hopped back into the van and headed across the Peljesac Bridge. This bridge, completed in 2021, allowed us to continue on towards Dubrovnik while staying in Croatia. Before the bridge was built, this trip would have required crossing into Bosnia and Herzegovina and the required passport checks. The bridge took us onto the Peljesac Peninsula, and soon we passed through the village of Stone on our way to the nearby hamlet of Hodilja. There, we were planning to meet a boat captain who would take us out onto Mali Ston Bay. Mali Ston Bay is renowned for its namesake oysters, and some say Mali Ston oysters are the best in the world. Oysters have been harvested from this bay since ancient times, and today it's the hub of oyster farming in Croatia. We hopped aboard a boat with an oyster captain and his wife to check it out for ourselves.
I've been waiting for the tides to change, for the waves to send you my way. I see you, darling, but you pixelate.
Before long, we had reached our destination. Once we were anchored, the captain welcomed us with traditional homemade fruit brandy called rakia.
You don't drink alcohol?
I don't drink at all, thank you.
Okay. What do you want to drink? Coca-Cola or something if you want to drink?
If you have a Coke, that'd be fine.
Yeah, okay.
Don't.
Good morning.
The wake up in the morning.
Yeah, wow. Thanks.
Here you are.
Shelby enjoyed his Coke while the rest of us enjoyed the local eye-opener. And then the captain began his demonstration, showing us all the ways he and other farmers on the bay cultivate oysters.
I remember happy wasted days, summer's golden haze in our eyes, lifting you above the breaking waves, memories floating back to my mind.
Then it was time to get down to business. The captain shucked oysters fresh from the water and plated them up for us to try.
There where you can finally make it home, and I don't mind, 'cause we both know there will be fun when you can finally make it home.
Juliet was a little unsure about this oyster tasting at first, but the captain's father's homemade wine seemed to pair perfectly, and she finished her plate. Once we had finished the oysters, the captain's wife emerged with a big pot full of steamed mussels, another crop farmed on the bay. The mussels were steamed in a broth made with wine, garlic, olive oil, and breadcrumbs, and they were really delicious. After showing us the rest of their oyster fields, including their base on an island, the captain ferried us back to shore, where we reunited with Demir and headed off to our next adventure. Back in the van, we headed back past Stone and across Stone's famous salt pans en route to our next stop. The Peljesac Peninsula is one of the premier wine growing regions in Croatia, so we scheduled a wine tasting at one of its family-owned wineries, Skrla. This area is best known for Plavet Mali, a grape that produces full-bodied red wines. We enjoyed a spread of delicious local meats and cheeses along with tasting all of Skrla's wine offerings. We even tried some of their local liqueurs as well. Walnut was our favorite. the winery, we headed back across the salt pans to explore the village of Stone.
Pack my bags, gonna move across the country.
Stone is best known for its impressive fortifications, the longest stone walls in Europe, sometimes called the European Great Wall of China. Construction on the walls began in 1358, and they were reinforced from time to time over the next couple of centuries. The walls were particularly important because they protected the local salt works, which produced a lucrative commodity for the Republic of Dubrovnik.
I'm grateful for the harder times and memories.
We didn't have time to walk the entire length of the walls, unfortunately, but we did enjoy exploring the village.
All my friends are still making fun of me. I'm kinda hoping that we always will. You and I were meant to be like open roads and gasoline. Maybe we were never meant to stray. You and I, we go together. Fireflies in southern weather. Maybe things are
And then it was time to once again jump back in the van, bid farewell to Stone, and hit the road. The drive down the coast provided us with stunning views of the rugged shoreline and the Adriatic Sea.
Mama told me, son, don't you stop chasing everything you said when you were young. 'Cause one day all of this is gonna
Before we knew it, we were approaching Dubrovnik, where the adventure continues.
be on the run. You and I were meant to be like open roads and gasoline. Maybe we were never meant to stray. You and I, we go together. Fireflies in southern weather.